What's up, guys? I'm BD Skeleton. This is your Survivor Series 2021. This Survivor Series was nothing too special. It was just going for the motions. We had some good matches. We have some great matches, and we had really just dumb shit. Typical WWE stuff. The build to this pay-per-view was awful. I haven't done a review or a video in 2 weeks, and the reason is that Raw is just bad. Raw is bad, and SmackDown is just decreased. I hope that Xavier Woods and this Roman Reigns stuff is over. I don't know what's gonna happen. Randy Orton makes history for being the most appearance on a pay-per-view. So I think he beats Kane's record. So yeah, the build has been terrible. The worst build I've ever seen. Is this the worst pay-per-view? No, I can't say that. But what I can say is that this is nothing special. And I think we found out something last night. I think we found out that Vince McMahon loves Roman Reigns, right? But there's something else that he loves. And that is Raw destroying SmackDown. You know, the same show that Roman Reigns is on. Now that is telling you something. Because even at the end of the day, even the show that Roman Reigns is on, he has to lose, basically. He might have defeated Big E, but at the end of it, he still won. He still lost. No matter what. And I think this is retarded. And to be honest, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that Raw won and destroyed SmackDown. You know why it doesn't matter? Because at the end of the day, these people were just on Raw and these people were just on SmackDown. So why the fuck should we care? Who gives a fuck? But WWE, if we're looking at this in the WWE eyes, WWE, of course, makes Raw beat SmackDown. How many times are we going to have the Universal Champion defeat Big E? Defeat Raw, the WWE Champion. It's been happening ever since from the beginning. This is ridiculous. 25 years of The Rock. Okay, that's cool. The show was they didn't even build The Rock, the celebration that's 25 years to The Rock, even good. Like, this feels like this is last minute shit. And it is. And that's what happens. WWE sucks. So, the kickoff show, we got 2 champions on the kickoff show, and that is just terrible. That is the worst thing that can happen. Also ends in a DQ, so don't even watch the kickoff show, guys. Just don't even watch it. Shinsuke Nakamura, Intercontinental Champion, versus Damian Priest, United States Champion. This would have been an actual good match, but no, we have to do DQs. Winner by DQ is Shinsuke Nakamura. So that way people can't say, well, they didn't win anything. You have Roman Reigns winning, and you have Shinsuke Nakamura winning by DQ. I don't think I like this new Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest should have been the chill babyface, the chill guy that's like, yo, what's up? I think his last gimmick was better than this, whatever this is. Like, oh, I'm gonna get in just stupid. More excuses, just terrible stuff. It's not terrible, but yeah. So kickoff show is godlike awful. Just don't even watch it. Really, just don't. Charlotte Flair versus Raw Women's Champion versus SmackDown Women's Champion, and these people were just SmackDown and Raw Women's Champion. So who gives a fuck? Becky Lynch wins with a roll-up. So that was nice, I guess. It was actually a good match. I was actually having fun with this match. These women hit it off pretty good. The winner is Becky Lynch. Nothing to say though. 5-on-5 tag team elimination match for Survivor Series. Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins versus Team SmackDown. Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Xavier Woods, Happy Baron Corbin, and Sheamus. The match starts off with Kevin Owens getting counted out. Seth Rollins gets mad, but this is the exact same thing that Seth Rollins did last year, where he got eliminated. He was the first one to get eliminated. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. It never ends, does it? It just never ends. Ends up turning, Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley got in a timeout, or a count-out, double count-out. That was dumb. It turns out being Sheamus and Jeff Hardy to be the last ones. Seth Rollins and Austin Theory. Interesting dynamic there. At the very end of it, basically what happens is that it turns into Jeff Hardy versus Seth Rollins. The fans are going crazy. Oh, sorry, Universe. Okay. Fans are going crazy. Universe is going crazy. Everything's crazy. Seth Rollins wins. And the match was, actually, I was enjoying the match. I actually don't think, but I'm not really excited to see more tag teams matches. To be honest, out of all the pay-per-views, this is my least favorite. Because it's always bullshit, and it's always retarded, and it's just bad most of the time, and it's boring. I mean, it really is a boring pay-per-view. Okay, so that was a fine match, I guess. Soul Survival, Seth Rollins, yeah. 25-man, I don't know what the hell this was. What was this? Was this for the trophy? Was this for the egg? I don't know what the hell this was. Battle Royale to commemorate the 25 years of Rock, WWE's debut. Almost wins. You got all your guys that you don't use. Basically, AJ Styles wins, but it's almost. Raw Tag Team Champions, the Randy Orton, Matt Riddle versus SmackDown, the Usos. The Usos ruse for no reason. And I think Randy Orton and Matt Riddle could have rused. I don't know why. This would have actually made sense for the Usos and Roman Reigns to win and to be like, yo, we're top dogs. You could have made this into a story like, we're the top dogs, we're the chief, we're the everything. And the rest of SmackDown just failed, but we are the ones that keep it in gear. We are the ones that do it, keep it on top. But no, I guess the Usos have to lose. So that's kind of crazy. I mean, granted, does it even mean anything? I mean, really, like, whatever. Does it really mean anything? Probably not. Women's Elimination Survivor Series match. Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Carmella, Queen Zelina, Women's Tag Team Champion, one half. Ruby Ripley, and versus SmackDown, Sasha Banks, Io Shirai, Shotzi Blackheart, Shayna Baszler, Toni Storm. So basically it ends up being they got pissed off at this is so bad. So they got pissed off at Sasha Banks for no reason, then they fucking lose, you fucking idiots. So you just made yourself lose, and Bianca Belair beats them all. Kind of like how they did last year. Actually, there's a lot of things that they did last year. But, yeah. So this was actually, I think this is actually the weakest. I mean, if we're not counting the kickoff, this is probably the weakest match. I mean, I gotta be honest, this was not good. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not good. It's just, I just find it really boring. I was not really into this pay-per-view. Soul Survival, Bianca Belair, by the way. WWE Champion Big E versus WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns. This match, I don't think it's as good as the Big E, the Drew McIntyre match that we got last year, but it's also not the greatest. This match was good. Obviously, it's the main event. They're both champions. It's Roman Reigns. Of course, it's gonna be good. Roman Reigns. They didn't build this at all. So that's a thing. They didn't really build anything at all to this match, and this is what you get. Big E lost cleanly, so I think isn't that even worse? I mean, Drew McIntyre didn't even. Okay, Big E lose cleanly. Okay, Roman Reigns defeated him cleanly. So I guess that's good. So he has basically destroyed the whole New Day. That's great. Yeah, and it just ends, and they tease Brock Lesnar's suspension is up. Okay. I guess that's it. Show gets a 7. 7. I'm just feeling a 7. I just don't feel like it's a 6. I don't feel like it's an 8. It's just a 7. It's alright. It's above average. It's not good. It's whatever, man. It's forgivable. I'm gonna forget this tomorrow. The next day, next week, nobody's gonna talk about this. And this is the last pay-per-view of the year, guys. So we're kind of ending off on not shitty, but not just mediocre, I guess. It's a shame because last month's pay-per-view was really good in Saudi Arabia. So I guess it is what it is, I guess. So see you guys next time. Subscribe, like this video, push this video out, and see you guys Monday Night Raw review. Okay, see ya. Bye. Subscribe, like this video. Ha ha ha. Oh boy.
Really on, getting icy zone, flexing. I've been sorbing, make it trendy. We look sexy. Here we go.